We'll see. It is main event time on Championship Wrestling. Todd Kennelly, Christian Cole here with the call of the action. Lights, camera, faction are unified. Last time out when they contended for the World Tag Team titles, the match ended in chaos and then erupted in the interview area. These guys doing something that not a lot have done, and that is try and bring the fight to the tag team champions.
Yeah, there was a brawl. I mean, let's just tell it how it is. There was an entire brawl between these men who decided it was a good idea to fight against the Wolf Zaddies and do it next to the broadcast position. There was chaos, broken bottles. It was insane in Hollywood. And somehow these guys are still rewarded with a championship shot. Explain that to me.
They forced the issue. Well, the only reason that's probably happening is because the powers that be, the championship committee, had to give the champions what they want. And that's an opportunity to get their hands on these guys and right some wrongs. And unique here, as the World Tag Team titles will be on the line in six-man tag team action. What a main event here at Championship Wrestling. And here are the champions at full strength. Been quite a while since we saw hysterical Shane Haste, but he is officially part of this tag team title trio. Full force here, coming at you with Bad Dude Tito, Latino Meat Shea Cabrera, and the hysterical one, Shane Haste. Does it get any better than this?
It doesn't, and this is one of those nights where you're thankful for the Freebird rule. You're thankful because there is no weak link amongst TMDK. There is no weak link amongst the Wolf Zaddies, the world champions, for a reason. Tonight, we see all the talent in the world in one ring. A championship fight, a grudge match. It's going down in Hollywood.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be the official. I wouldn't want to be Will Madsen to try and make this introduction. I don't know. Yeah. You might want to just dispense with the pleasantries and the immortal words of Darth Vader. These teams are certainly hot under the collar. Powder keg mentality here in our tag team title main event.
You can feel the tension, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
You can feel the whole building's mood just changed.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the United Wrestling Network Tag Team Championships.
Look how jacked Shea Cabrera is.
Introducing first to the challengers from Wakanda Studios. He is Watson, Fresco-Matic, and Action Braxton. The greatest movie you have ever seen. Lights, camera, action! And their opponents, the team of Latino Meat, Shea Cabrera, Bad Dude Tito, and Shane Haste, the mighty Zaddies.
TMDK combined with the Wolf Zaddies, the mighty Zaddies, and look at this. Getting the jump on him again is Lights Camera Faction. This is very reminiscent of up in the interview set.
Oh, are we official yet, Todd? What's going on here?
I don't know. I don't believe I heard a bell. Wild action
Again,
here ensuing.
A brawl that we just witnessed some weeks ago, now continuing here tonight. And we're supposed to have a championship fight tonight.
Look out here.
My God.
No, the knee of Bad Dude Tito.
And over again. Punishment to the knee.
And again, I think you're right. I don't think this match has officially begun. So all's fair in love and war, and we have a war to settle the score for the tag team titles.
What the hell's going on around here? They're just viciously attacking the knee of 1/3 of the tag team champions. Bad Dude Tito.
Completely decimating the knee, and now the official is calling for medical help. Our head physician, Dr. Morgan, is out there. And you gotta be kidding me, trying to hedge their bets. Well, we're gonna try and restore order. We've got to take a break.
What the hell's going on
here? Are we gonna have a match or what?
My God.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling. Bad Dude Tito has been taken back to the backstage area to get medical treatment, to be overlooked by our physician. And I'm told that this match will continue. And as for now, Christian, it will be 3-on-2, but that is not a factor right now, as Shane Haste is a house of fire.
Yeah, hard not to be distracted with our thoughts, of course, with Bad Dude Tito right now, who's currently being worked on by Dr. Morgan here in the back. And it looks like Tito wants to continue the fight, but under the advisement of doctors is being forced to the sidelines here during this championship fight.
That knee was absolutely decimated into that ring post time and time again. And imagine the advantage, the numbers game. We talked about full strength. Right now, the champs aren't at full strength. It is a power play, and a nefarious one at that, by Lights Camera Faction.
I'm sorry, Todd. I'm at a loss for words as we watched Bad Dude Tito get absolutely destroyed by Lights Camera Faction in what can only be classified as a sick attack. And now, the United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Championships are in jeopardy for the Wolf Zaddies.
In a big way. And what a cheap shot from the outside by Frisco Matic, who turned the tables in this one because it was a great start for Shane Haste. And now you've got Joe the Action Braxton, who stole, quite frankly, a victory from WWE ID prospect Jack Cartwheel, thanks to the assistance by Ice Williams, who was supposed to be in that match originally, by the way. And I'll tell you, look at this. Look at the triple teaming now by Lights Camera Faction. Big shot there by Fresco Matic into the cover on Haste. And you mentioned it. The titles are in deep jeopardy.
I'm looking at the outside of the ring there. You look at Shea Cabrera, who's got his power meter taken away from, only has about 10 HP left after the brutal fight they got into before the bell even rang, TK. I mean, that's one thing. If you have a championship fight and you do it between the bells, it makes sense. But to jump a man before, it's a lack of sportsmanship, and it seems like a strategy by Lights Camera Faction to capture these championships tonight.
The numbers game has been very effective, and now frequent tags aren't going to make that any better for the champions. Look at this big sidewalk slam by Fresco Matic. He is slicing and dicing, and now Watson with the big splash into the cover, and history was almost made right then and there.
You know, I look at a team like Lights Camera Faction, I see three of the most talented young and up-and-comers in our sport, three guys who earned their championship shot, whether you like how they did it or not, and to fight the Wolf Zaddies, to take out Bad Dude Tito before the first bell, it's just unbecoming of what I think is a championship caliber team. It makes no sense to me.
And you think of TMDK, I mean, they've wrestled everywhere in Japan, of course, here in the United States, but let's talk about Lights Camera Faction. They have been in competition in Ring of Honor, in AEW. They've taken on Matt Hardy. They've taken on the Gates of Destiny. They've taken on some big teams.
Yeah, let's tell it how it is. The Lights Camera Faction is on fire right now. Their careers are shooting into the ethos. And so they don't need to do stuff like that. And normally I would say by any means necessary, I get it. But to jump Tito the way that they did, to potentially ruin the ligaments in his knee, and now it's a 2v3 fight.
The only jump I care about was that jump into the drop kick by Shane Haste and Latino Meat.
And they're going to need every bit of this tenacity from Latino Meat, Shea Cabrera. They're going to need every bit of the jacked muscles, the tag team championship caliber acumen that he has
Yeah, you got to be full speed ahead. You're a man down. You got to try and win quick. If you're the tag team champions, what a power slam into the cover. Almost did it there. You got to take every advantage you can because you're at an extreme disadvantage when it comes to the numbers.
Looking at Latino Meat, who's in control right now, but you have to ask yourself, I mean, in a 2-on-3 situation, how long can it last?
Well, and even though he's an incredibly conditioned, well-conditioned athlete, he's a big man. And I think that, you know, the Zaddies, when you talk about Tito, who's nowhere to be found because of the injury, and Shea, they're built for a sprint, not a marathon. And again, you got to have your head on a swivel, and your head might get taken right off your shoulders with a clothesline like that. Fresco-Matic into the cover there. Easy for me to say. And Fresco-Matic almost got the cover into the full mount now.
Only 2.5, but now big right-handed bombs from Fresco-Matic. As we see in the background, Shane Haste able to get back up, able to somehow post himself ready for a fight, now able to get his arm out for a tag. Can Shea Cabrera somehow escape this 2v1 situation?
Joe the Action Braxton looking to bring the action, comes down 12-6 with the elbow. That's illegal in a lot of MMA cages. Caught him there right on the crown, took him down, almost got the 1-2-3. When's the last time you saw anyone dominate the time of possession offensively against the World Tag Team Champions like this?
Never, but this was the strategy clearly from the beginning, as you see Action Braxton giving a right hand to Shane Haste. And I mean, this guy Braxton, he's a star, man. He's got everything you want from a pro wrestler. He's fast, he's strong, he's got championship mentality.
And let's talk about the likes. You know, Lights Camera Faction, they were under the tutelage over who may become, have another shot at the title in Kenny King. They were under the tutelage of Kenny King and D'Lo Brown. They learned from some of the very best.
Those are two of the best. I mean, and I don't know that Kenny King or my man D'Lo Brown would advise going in there trying to take somebody out. You could be fined, you could be suspended, you may not even have the championships. If you win them, you could get stripped of them.
That may be the case, but if they win the titles, I think you can clearly say you're looking at the real deal now, if you know what I'm saying. Look at this. What a counter suplex by Shea Cabrera, showing a whole lot of Corazon.
Just effortless for him to be able to snap that suplex. And I just love the ability of, wait a minute.
He pulled him down. Look at that, pulled down. Shane Haste. Unbelievable. And it's, oh my goodness, it's the coldest man on the planet. Get him out of here. Yeah, send him to the back. There we go. He has no business being out there. It's already 3-on-2. We don't need it to be 4-on-2. Ice Williams being ejected. Our tag team title matchup continues right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling. This has been one of the most chaotic tag team title bouts we've ever seen. Whoa, Ice Williams now. Ice Williams just got dropped by Bad Dude Tito. In the back, he's back. From the back, and now he is back.
Tito's back.
Unbelievable.
He's limping to the ring, but he wants in this fight.
Listen to the crowd. The chant of Tito goes out, and we are back to even Steven here. But is this well advised? Is that knee been compromised, Christian? I guess it doesn't matter right now.
All the Bad Dude needs is that big right hand. Yes. He's going one after one.
Lights, camera, action. Take a tour of the bright lights of the Improv.
Now the numbers came too much, though.
Is it?
Look at Tito. There's no way!
Unbelievable!
Incredible!
Adrenaline can do wonders. So said the late, great Gorilla Monsoon. It's never been more evident than now. A double throw by Bad Dude Tito. My goodness. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Bad Dude Airlines, take a flight. This is wild.
Sold out crowd in Hollywood. As loud as it gets in this place, the roof's blown off.
This place is coming unglued, going absolutely bananas for the return of Bad Dude Tito, who was able to ward off Ice Williams and the Doctor. Look out there, Bad Dude dude driver. Is that going to do it? No! How close was that?
My goodness. Todd, what a story that would be. After suffering a catastrophic knee injury already before this championship fight began, if Tito were able to put this match away.
Tito's shelf life, I think, is short, though, here. That adrenaline's going to wear off. That would have been a feel-good moment if he put him away with the bad dude driver. But he's got nobody to tag right now, and a clip that'll get you a 15 on the gridiron might get you some gold in the squared circle if you're Lights Camera Faction. Look out here. Oh, my goodness. Tripling up now. Wow. Huge.
What a shame. Oh, my goodness. Shane Haste saves it out of nowhere.
Indeed. Man, this thing breaking down in a hurry. An action blockbuster like no other here. Under the bright lights. Look out now. And hysterical Shane Haste, what a cannonball. We have a urgent and breaking news story, partner. Three say cannonball.
Cannonball.
Yes. Look out.
Great shot by our production team there as you watch Shane Haste put his body on the line for the tag team championship.
Back in the ring, though, and Tito, I think, is the legal man. And if I'm him, you know, that knee has definitely been compromised. Have to make the tag, and he does. To Shea Cabrera. Now you got the Zaddies in there. Look out here. Looks like we got a full moon arising. Double choke slam by the Zaddies. No, save is made at the last split second by Watson.
It's just unbelievable that the Zaddies are even in this position to retain after everything they've gone through tonight here from Hollywood. They're able to somehow get 2.5, but a nasty spear.
Rolling through. That won a match back in Championship Wrestling from Arizona in the past. Boy, what a match you got here with Watson and Haste. Bam. There's that action stunner by Braxton. Don't turn around. You won't like the view, though. Cabrera muscles him up. Swinging neck breaker. Boy, this is one big fireworks display. Roll up. Oh, not this way. Pull at the tights. Whoa. Oh, my gosh.
I thought that was it.
I thought that was 3 for a second. Spinebuster now. It is hard to keep up with the action here. What an incredible tag team title matchup. This thing has been incredible. War of attrition for sure. Look out here. Total satisfaction. Guaranteed into the cover. The champs retain.
Here are your winners and still your United Wrestling Network Tag Team Champions, the Mighty Zaddies.
We got a lot to unpack here, partner, so let's take a look at it in the replays brought to you by Dickey's Barbecue Pit. In the early going, that knee was barbecued. It was grilled, and bad dude Tito, he was set in the back. Lights, Camera, Faction were looking good, looking like they might win the title.
Yeah, for the first portion of this match, it was 3 versus 2. It was Tito arguing in the back with the doctor saying he could go. But by the end, we saw total satisfaction. And it was the Wolf Zaddies along with Shane Haste of TMDK fame retaining their championship against all odds here from Hollywood tonight.
And in the end, for the champions and the fans in attendance, it was indeed total